Hello, I just made a half an hour video and then the links to that I of the my old 8, 7 and 8-year old videos that I was showing are down below and I'll remake that video. The audio was fucked up. It was the wrong thing, the wrong mic. That sucks. And I watched some old videos now. Well, now at least I've watched them, but that'll make it harder to make a video where I watch them again. But anyway, so I figured I'd take a little bit of time and just make a general video, a couple different things. Um, Quintica, I'm not spreading any rumors about you. Makes me really not want to talk to you. That we can't have a political conversation without you freaking out, and that would be a serious thing. So, you know, we're just gonna have to fuck off out of each other's conversational lives. On the other hand, I believe everybody chooses their own place in the conversation, right? To a certain degree. And I'm probably going to notice your conversation every once in a while or whatever. So, but yeah, I don't want to be the person you have a paranoid fantasy about. So that's unfortunate. Um, Sugarland Wren showed this thing of this guy, Dad of Five, Father of Five? Maybe it's Father of Five. Yeah, Father of Five and Mother of Five. And these people are abusing their kids, especially the youngest one. And it's like that could be YouTube fodder and sort of like the kind of thing I've been ignoring. I never saw PewDiePie. I've never seen a PewDiePie video all the way through until recently I watched his one explaining how terrible those old people that run the media are and whatnot. Um, there's a lot of them I have missed, but I do end up as part of surveying the culture and what's going on, seen some of it. Like over the years I've become familiar with this dude Onision, which is one of these weird things. Now, what's weird about it? It's very ignorable as far as being an audience of it. But what's going on that's weird is people can make millions of dollars a year off a YouTube channel monetization till recently. And like this whole kerfluffle with YouTube advertising and whatnot, and Google has been related to, hey, we see this ad on ISIS. And then people react to that like, well, what does it matter? Nobody cares. The people that watch that video still buy Coke, which it depends because there's a demographic. Some demographics don't buy so much of this or that, they buy the other. Or maybe they don't have money and don't buy much of anything. But besides that, it misses the point. The point is the money is going to the person with that channel. And if a million people watch this ISIS video, then ISIS is getting money. But I would rather see ISIS get money. At least they're a movement, and the people that are watching them, want them to get money or whatever, than see these people abuse their kids and monetize that, right? And just to be clear, I don't think either one of those should be monetizable. Um, I was just thinking about how much would I limit monetization of information. I mostly wouldn't want to limit the actual monetization of the information while it's going on, but I'd want to limit the time duration and go back to a like, we used to have like a 14-year copyright or something. You wrote a book, you get to make money off it 14 years later. If it was a classic, everybody could print it. Why? It's a fucking classic. It's a story we all know now. Now it's part it belongs to culture. You sold it to culture for 14 years of book sales. Okay, uh, maybe 14 years isn't so good. What if your book is a sleeper and then 15 years later it becomes famous because somebody advertised it different? Shouldn't you at least still get a cut? Yeah, maybe you could get 50%, have a royalty scale. Or frankly, until you die. If your book could be copyright until you die. 50 years after you die, no, your fucking kids aren't good writers. Fuck that bullshit. Your property has a heritage thing. No. So I have a limitation on monetizing information anyway. On the other hand, there's people I love that they get monetized. I think, I wish Mel could have been more monetized. I don't think it would have affected her videos, and I would have liked to see that. There's a guy, Jamie Mansell, and even though his politics lately have turned out to be a little bit whack, he's living off grid in Vermont or something when I first saw him, and now he's down in Panama with two daughters and his wife, and he's building a castle and a stainless steel bulldozer, and he's very I think he went to Brown, got an engineering degree, but he burned it on camera one time. So he can monetize his cool thing that you'd want to see happen, and want to watch it. Um, and it's positive. People could criticize it. He's taking risks with his life and his family and stuff. You could criticize it, but it's certainly not illegal, and it's inspiring in a lot of ways. And it's resourceful and it's unique. And I think it's great. He can make money down there in Panama off the internet, off of a Wi-Fi, you know, cell tower internet situation. I'm not against monetization in general, but monetizing this kind of daddy of five or father of five, what I don't know what it is. Go to Sugarland Rant and you can see. Philip DeFranco is involved in it, and they're blaming Philip. But I mean, they hit one of their kids. All the kids fight, but I mean, one of the youngest boy, he gets hit several times and body slammed, and the father pushes him, shoves him, and he hits his head on a hugging built-in bookcase and stuff. And it's obviously psychological abuse, and people will, at least it's not physical. No, it's physical abuse. And then they're saying, oh, it's fake. And it's like, well, when you had the one son slap the young daughter in the face, that was a fake. You staged that because that was a pretty hard slap. Not sure that that's legal, according to the child acting laws, exactly. And it's it's terrible. It shouldn't be monetized, just in principle. I'm not moralizing that it shouldn't be monetized, but I mean, money shouldn't go to those people for doing that. But people like it. Oh yeah, well that's not democracy. Democracy is you get to vote for who makes laws. You don't get to vote who beats their kids for money.